way to Columbus, Ohio, to the National Trails Raceway. We have gassed up, we have iced up, we had breakfast. Guess it's time to go. Chris is going to be leading us. Maybe he'll keep it under 85. We'll see.
We are stopped here on the highway running right alongside the Ohio River. We are in Beaver Lick, Kentucky, and just taking a little bit of a little bit of a breather before we keep on going down the route. Had some spirited driving through some real twisties. That was kind of fun. And we're gonna go walk around, see what we find. How you doing?
All right. When we're sitting at that, before we turned around, I saw some smoke come off, and it might have been dripping here.
Oh.
Got on the header.
All right.
It's got a valve cover seat, so it's gonna.
Okay.
Make sure it's all good.
I'm not.
I didn't feel nothing, so I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I just saw it roll by the window. I'm like, oh shit. Boy, that's that good. Yeah, we took it back.
It just so happens that Beaver Lick and Big Bone Lick are right next to each other. Helpful tourist information.
Beaver Lick.
Yep. Good.
This is neater than those.
I agree.
Oh, that was Mike. That was Mike and then Paula.
That's great. We stopped at Boondocks, got lunch, watched a bunch of cars go by, saw a lot of burnouts. Now we're gonna head off to National Trails.
Yeah, south of Cincinnati and up cruising to Columbus.
So we got about 2 hours?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, all right, 2 hour drive. Got a couple Mopars that decided to join us today. In fact, we got another 68. I'm dropping stickers in their cars while they have lunch. Plan B. Big old Plan B. That's pretty funny. Boy, he's tucking tire. Nice. All right, let's get rolling. Let's get this Charger on the road. We keep showing up to the venues late. guys. We started at what, 9:30? We just got to National Trails at 4:30. Long day. Kicked the belt, couple stops, street race. You know, power tour, right? Huge thanks to Silver Sport letting the Charger pull in incredibly late. So really excited about that. I'm not even gonna bother cleaning it, but I did take everything out of the interior. So we're gonna walk around, we're gonna get our lanyards stamped and check out some cool Mopars. I have seen you before. There ain't nothing wrong with either of these. These are fantastic. My goodness. What a monster. I remember when Torch Storm first had this in their booth, Mopar Nationals, many years ago. This is an absolute monster. Very cool. Boy, Chevy brought out a spread. Holy cow. Look at all these cars. I'm loitering. I'm enjoying the shade and a fan at the SST booth. I should be working. I should be walking around and looking at cars. Well, we're here at a little get-together, and this is what happens when you invite a bunch of friends over during Power Tour. You get a car show in your front yard. I love this wagon. That is so cool. Got a lot of Fords, handful of Mopars.
Everything's tightened down that we can talk to tight. So it ran fine all the way here. Then you go home or just track it? Well, no, I went from the track to home and then dropped the fan off. Yeah, and then I did some running around and everything. And I got some parts that I thought I was going to need. Oh, okay. That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stopped at my parents. They live at Buckeye Lake. So stopped there.
Absolutely beautiful. Ha! I like this senior driver. Ooh. 51.
I left a message.
Let's go looking.
Call me back.
Ooh, Nomad. Bitchin'. Student driver. That's pretty cool.
I don't turn around.
Cuda. Good looking Cuda. In case any of you guys were wondering if he drives it, this is legit. All right. Tell the nice people who you are.
Kip Hartzell, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Very cool. Tell us about the car.
Built it, finished it early 2019.
2019.
This is my 5th long haul with it.
Nice.
It's originally a 340 4-speed.
Okay.
True CUDA.
Wow.
True black.
Yeah.
White billboard. Rally dash console car.
Oh boy.
When I got
That's a pedigree, my
the
friend.
340 and the 4-speed were swapped out.
Okay.
And I basically bought it to build a car that I could autocross and road race with.
Very cool. Now you told me a little bit of the secret sauce of what's underneath this car.
So it's got a Schwartz G machine chassis.
Okay.
With the Bear 6P 14-inch brakes.
Yep.
It's got a full floating 9-inch rear end.
Okay.
Carbon fiber drive shaft. Tremec Magnum Silver Sport.
Silver Sport 6-speed.
Perfect fit.
Yes.
So the shifter, the 6-speed shifter, pistol grip comes
Right in there.
up through the console.
Yep.
It's got a 6.4 liter 2016 crate.
Okay.
With a functional shaker, because I'm running OC Performance dual plane intake.
Okay.
With their old school kit.
Okay.
That I matched the shaker base plate to.
Oh,
I basically bought a 4-barrel, because they have a 5 1/4-inch air horn.
Right.
I bought a 4-barrel shaker plate. Now the engine in the Schwartz chassis is slightly different than stock Mopar.
Oh, okay.
So I had to modify the shaker base plate to get the shaker to fit.
Get out of here.
But
Okay.
it's actually functioning.
You were gonna pop the hood for me, and I had to stop you because I wanted to see.
Sure.
But we had to start this first. So if we could get it open, that'd be awesome. I hated cutting you off, but I'm like, oh my gosh,
You're fine.
we got to get the whole story on this. And of course, you're parked right here in the dead center, right in the front of the hotel, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what do we got here? Look at this.
So again, 6.4 OC Performance intake with their old school kit that turns the throttle body vertical.
Okay.
So I can pull air either in through the shaker or through the port, just like factory.
Okay. You're running full AC, you're running full amenity.
Full AC. I did have to adapt and go to a Jones Racing Products Type 2, GM Type 2 power steering, because the 6.4 stock power steering pump has that neck that comes way up, and it wouldn't fit with the shaker. So a Type 2 from Jones Racing Products fits nicely in this setup.
Wow.
Bouchelon radiator that's done through Griffin.
Okay.
So it actually, upper and lower hoses are identical.
Great.
So if you're on the road and have problems, with that.
Yeah.
So Schwartz has tubular A-arm, Ride Tech. These are single adjustable.
Okay.
Coiled overs, and rack and pinion.
This is a full autocross setup.
It is.
It is.
And I autocross it.
That's awesome.
I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. When Good Guys was in Raleigh in April, I did 38 laps.
Oh my gosh.
So I ran it hard, finished second in my class to a C4 Corvette. I got a heavier car with a solid axle versus a lighter car with IRS. It made it a little bit of a challenge, but...
Whose seats are you running? I see you got some...
They're Carrillo.
They're Carrillos, okay.
Schwartz actually is a dealer for them.
Oh, wow.
What's nice about them is they actually make brackets that fit in the e-body.
So, I mean, it seems like they've answered a whole lot of questions already for the customer.
It's a little dark in there.
It's
but,
okay. I got it.
What's nice about these are the vinyl Carrillos, but they match pretty well.
There we go.
They match pretty well the original vinyl. Like my back seats are original.
Full console, factory back seat.
Yep.
This is gorgeous. This car is gorgeous. Is it like a vintage air AC?
Vintage air.
Vintage air.
So
okay.
what's interesting about the vintage air setup is the evaporator is actually, when you take out the factory heater box,
Okay.
you typically lose the right side fresh air
Yes.
because it's integrated.
Yes.
So what I ended up doing, and the vintage air sits off and they just plug that hole,
Right.
I copied a heater delete standalone air box. I took a B-body air box,
Okay.
reversed the bracket,
Yeah.
and I have fresh air intake with vintage air
Oh my
evaporator
gosh.
on the right side using that port.
This is my new favorite CUDA.
Sorry, the light's off because
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
have the power off right
No,
now.
no, that's perfect.
So,
Whose wheels?
they're Bose alloy.
Bose alloy. Okay.
Yep. So they're
Are they
custom.
are they a two-piece?
Yes.
Okay.
They're a two-piece wheel, custom, you know, with the
Yeah.
offsets and everything.
Right.
18 by 9s in the front.
18.9.
Yeah,
Right.
running 275s.
Okay.
And 19 by 12s in the rear,
Oh my gosh.
running 355 30R19s.
Dude, this is tucking so much meat.
And I run Continental Extreme Contact Sport
Oh my gosh.
on the road, but I have a set of forge lines with Extreme Contact Force tires for racing.
I gotta get the flashlight out. I want to show this. This is so cool. This is so bitchin'.
Yep. Schwartz chassis.
Guys, this is great. Now, how solid was the car when you got it?
It was running.
It was running.
It was running.
Okay.
It had a 446 pack with Dana 60 and a lightweight 4-speed.
Oh, so they
410 gears, so it was great light to light, but you couldn't take it anywhere.
right.
Yep.
So original 340 car,
Yep.
but someone had done a 6-pack swap. Okay.
Yep.
So it was already kind of being ran a little hard.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
Solid. It was a solid car.
Yeah.
And so I basically kept, didn't have to do a lot of work to the sheet metal.
Yeah.
I did end up in the process getting new AMD sheet metal for like the front fenders. The
Right.
hood is an original Shaker hood.
It is. Okay.
So that's original sheet metal, but this
rad.
car was not an N96 car.
Sure, but you found the hood.
Yeah, and like the Go Wing, it does have elastomeric front and rear bumpers.
Okay.
Even though 71 did not come with black,
You're right.
only 70s.
Yeah, that's right. Okay,
But,
you're right. You're right.
As Graveyard Car says, I took liberties to make
Took
it my
liberties. I
so
took
it has
liberties.
elastomeric front, and it actually has the right 71 elastomeric.
Oh, okay.
Because of the hole opening is different than the 70.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you have to have 71 only elastomeric.
It's funny you said it was originally a white. It was originally
White
a
billboard.
white billboard.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh man, you took it, but then the car is so clean that it's like I almost don't want you to put the billboards on because it's so
I
clean.
thought about it, but what I would do, I have a set of matte black.
Oh, trick.
Yes.
Okay.
Put matte black on it. It would tie in the Go Wing
Yes, 100%.
with the matte on the Go Wing,
Yeah.
and then the orthogonal, tail pan.
Right.
So I'm leaning towards putting the matte black.
Okay.
on.
All right. Yeah, that was a third option I didn't even think of. I think that's really cool. Matte black would look really cool.
Yep.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Stealthy.
This is the cleanest. This is one of the cleanest freaking CUDAs I have put my hands on, and I'm just, yeah. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Another thing, I had the grill and the lower valance painted.
Right.
Which again, for black cars, original TX9.
Right.
It does have the fender tag. I mean, you're welcome to
Oh, cool.
shoot that to show, because the Yeah.
Well,
That's sport.
you're telling the truth. That's the best thing about it.
Yep, E55 340 4-speed CUDA, TX9 top and bottom. I think C55 is the console or the rally dash. C16. I'm not up on all my numbers. White billboard.
Yep.
Right. V6W.
V6W. Yep.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. Again, I'd say don't touch it, but I do like the idea of the matte black billboards.
Yep. That would be about the only thing at this point.
Oh my gosh.
That I would change.
Yeah, and this is your fifth? No.
Fifth long haul.
Fifth long haul.
Sixth tour.
Yeah.
Fifth long haul.
Oh my gosh.
So hopefully we complete tomorrow and everything's good.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate it. And the reason he flagged me down was this car was actually on the back of the last Moparty shirt, and we got to get him a shirt.
That'd be great.
we're gonna put Holly on blast. We're gonna see if we can't hunt you down a shirt. What size do you wear? XL?
XL's good.
XL's a shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get you a shirt.
Yeah, I was shocked. I saw someone at the venue over at Hebron at the National Trail.
Right.
And it's like,
wait a minute.
Was that shirt from last year? Wait a minute. That's my car.
That's my car. My car's
so
on
you
your
can
shirt.
see this car on that shirt.
Oh, that's funny. I love Power Tour parking lots. It is the raddest car show.
That blue truck.
Get out of here, man. Look at this.
I would drive
God, so many C10s. That is the big thing.
Kevin.
How are you, sir?
I like the wheels too. The lightning wheels with chrome, aren't they? Hello, Kevin Shaw, Mopar Connection.
Yeah.
LS and
What else we got? Come on, what else? Ooh, Monte Carlo. Double Montes. Double Montes and a 69 442. No, it's colors. It's still. Love olds. Cougar. It's clean looking. 55. New Charger.
oh, sweet.
Got to expense it. Expense the trip.
Expensive block.
More trucks. Here's Kip's Cuda. Ram Air. Heck yeah. Impala. Tell you what, if you're a Chevy fan, 442. Look at you. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. And we're back at the beginning. I am ready to hit the hay. This guy's for sale too. 120. Jiminy Christmas. Don't get me wrong. It's a clean 57 wagon. Is that a good price on 57 wagon? I don't even know. It's a good looking pair of trucks. All right, guys. It's bedtime. It's been a long day. All right, we're on our way out of Columbus. We are on our way to Indy right now. And we got quite a bit of a drive ahead of us. Looking close to, I think they said about 200 late in time for the raffle. We took our time a little bit.
guys, we made it. We're here at Indy. We're at the drag strip. It is the final day of the 30th anniversary of the Hot Rod Power Tour. The Charger is in the Silver Sport booth. Dad's in the shade. I got a drink. We are good. The car absolutely ran like a freaking champ today. Never got hot, never acted up, never had a problem. I cannot speak enough about the overdrive, the TKX overdrive. Just so you guys know, we're doing about 75 miles an hour at 2,350 RPM. The temperatures, believe it or not, down around 174. The fans weren't even on. We got so much airflow going through the frostbite radiator, didn't even need the fans on. The car absolutely performed. Super huge thanks to Silver Sport, not only for obviously the TKX, but having us in the booth. Very, very cool. Gotta thank the guys. The Charger has been a champ. So we're gonna walk around, we're gonna show you around. We're actually also in front of the Motor Trend tent. They got their official merchandise over there. We're gonna walk around, show you guys the last day here at the Hot Rod Power Tour. American Powertrain is giving away a brand new 5-speed TKX.
This is a Treming transmission, guys. Right?
That's a big, big giveaway. We're gonna see what the action's about.
All right, I went down to the bottom. 662-0807. Red ticket, red. No. What? 662. Really? 0807 going once. 662-0807 going twice. Wait a second. Let's see here. You have ID? Yeah, we got a winner. What is your name, young lady?
Jessica Connell.
Jessica, how many power tours is this for you?
This is my first one.
And what are you driving?
I'm driving a 96 S10.
And it's Jessica. What is your name? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jessica.
All right, guys, we're here with Steve Sparkman of Holly. You just completed the power tour.
Yep.
In this awesome truck. Please tell us all about the truck.
Yeah, so this is a 1950 Ford F1 pickup truck. My dad started this build in 1983. This truck has been part of my childhood, my whole life. I went to car shows in this truck. I took this thing to homecoming, took it all through high school, and basically as a housewarming gift, my father just randomly had this delivered to my house.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so this is my very first power tour. I know this is the 30th anniversary. It's right in my backyard of Bowling Green, Kentucky. So I called up my old man. I said, hey, we're gonna do a power tour together as a father and son trip. So yeah, he gets to go along with me, and we did every single stop, made it. I think we had one little hiccup. We had a rear wheel cylinder, basically just blew out and puked out brake fluid. But other than that, it was a very awesome trip. And made
that's
it here.
a pretty easily replaceable part too.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So
yeah.
you had Dad with you.
Yep.
That's kind of why I wanted to stop you. Was I brought my dad with me in the Charger, and I'm like, I gotta talk to Steve.
Yeah, and this is my dad right here.
Oh, fantastic.
This is Perry Sparkman.
This is Mr. Sparkman.
Real Sparky.
How are you, sir?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm
sir?
Kevin Shaw. I'm with Mopar Connection Magazine. I've been working with your son, and I saw that you had your father and son trip out. I brought my dad out. I thought it'd be really cool to have you guys talk about the truck together.
Yeah.
And it's Father's Day coming up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead, son. Tell him about the truck.
Oh, I did.
He gave him the whole laydown.
Yeah.
And that's very cool. Now, when did you get the truck first?
gosh.
Probably 83, 84.
Yeah, because he was 5 or so thereabouts when I first got it. Anytime I would go to a car show and win a trophy, he'd be my trophy guy who'd go up
There
on
you
stage
go.
to get it. So
Or if I got lost in the crowds, I just know to go find the yellow truck.
Bright yellow truck. That's easy.
So I think I gave my dad a heart attack a couple times.
true story. And the only other story I got to tell you is there's yellow dice on the valve stems on this truck.
Okay.
Car show when he was about 5 years old said he found them on somebody's table, you know, Dad, can I have these? Dad, can I have these?
Right.
So they've been on the truck ever since.
Oh, that is rad.
Still on there, and they haven't fallen off
They haven't
yet.
fallen off.
They're faded. Then I adopted it as the shop thing. All my cars have a dice on the valve.
That's
now.
cool.
So that's kind of the smart.
Very, very cool. Well, it's great that your son's able to keep this going, working at Holly, and keep the truck going using Holly parts.
Yeah. I've actually just been running a Holly EFI on this for the first time, and I think I've had it on there for 5 years now. This is my first long trip with the EFI.
Okay, lots of time to dial in.
Dude,
so.
it's been great. There's no hiccups up whatsoever.
Very, very cool.
Yep.
Well, thanks so much, guys. I really
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much. Appreciate it.
Awesome. And congratulations on your first power tour in the truck.
Yep.
Very
you.
cool.
What a clean Roadrunner. My goodness.
She bought it new.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What a kick.
Thank you.
And you're the original owner.
I am.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, brand new in 1968.
Wow.
Yeah, I was just a kid.
Well, sure. But that was the perfect car for a kid.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
First Roadrunner in town at the time.
Uh-huh.
Yep, it's been a good one. Good car.
Raised the whole family in it, huh?
Yeah, I sure did.
That's
The only thing
great.
different is I redid the upholstery because it was white vinyl and it was starting to crack.
Okay.
So I took an upholstery class.
Oh, fine. So you did the interior.
I did.
Hot dog.
Yep. My car, I wasn't going to let him
Well,
mess with it.
absolutely. I love it.
Thank you. I do too.
Oh, good.
She's been a good one.
And is this your first power tour, or you've done a
It
few?
is. It's the first one.
First one.
We'll be back next year.
Fantastic. Well, that's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
What was your name? I'm sorry.
Linda Finney.
Linda. right, guys, we're gonna head out. We're gonna check into the hotel. It's been a real long week. Got a lot of driving in. We've done actually just shy of 800 miles. We got a whole ride home tomorrow, which we'll give you a little bit of coverage on as well. But we're pooped, and we're kind of tired of being in this car, even though it's a pretty fun car. So we're gonna check into the hotel and hopefully be able to feel a little bit refreshed for tomorrow's long drive home. This is a traffic jam in Indy right now. This is not what I was expecting. If you guys will allow me one quick indulgence, I wanted to take a minute and share my feelings as I drive home from this year's Power Tour about being able to share this with my dad. I'm the youngest of 3 kids, and so my time with my dad, just by circumstances, is just a little bit shorter than what my older siblings got to enjoy. So being able to fly him out and drive over 1,234 miles really was a heck of an experience, and it really was an opportunity to share an adventure with my father. So at this time, I just kind of want to take a moment to thank my dad, Kerry, for getting me into this and being able to share this opportunity with them. Being able to complete Power Tour, of course, is one thing. So being able to do this with my dad really was an epic experience. All right, guys, that wraps up our 2024 Hot Rod Power Tour excursion. Big thanks to this crew to make this a really awesome trip. Thank you for you guys for staying through the whole video. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, why don't you give it a like, leave a comment, and definitely share with your friends. They'll help us grow the channel. If you want more awesome Mopar content, go visit us over at www.Mopar Connection Magazine, where new articles are written and published every single day, Monday through Friday, entirely subscription free to you. We'll see you there.